I zoom in with my binoculars, and I see 3 lawmen pointing shotguns in Philip's face, right? So these 3 lawmen are pointing fucking shotguns in Philip's face. Oh, why would it? Oh, hang on. I got something weird going. Oh, never mind. There we go. So they're pointing these shotguns in his face, and I'm like, oh shit, what do I do? So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna ride over there, and I'm gonna get him on the back of my horse, right? So I rode over, and as I ride over, this man collapses on the ground, Philip, right? Just completely collapses on the ground. Now, obviously, I knew he was in an unwell condition when he started this endeavor. So I assumed that he passed away. And everybody else did too. Everyone was like, is this guy dead? Like, what the fuck just happened? So I thought he was dead. So I was just sat there like, well, what the hell do I do now? And then the lawman comes over and he's like, who the hell are you? What the hell are you doing here? You need to leave. Obviously, I was like, all right. To be honest, I try to convince him. I showed him my badge, and I was like, listen, I'm just here to investigate, trying to get some information on these here criminals, right? But he made me leave, and as I leave, Philip gets up. So I'm there stuck in this dilemma of, is this motherfucker, is he okay? Is he gonna get on my horse? Like, what the fuck is going on? I actually do not know. So I ride off, and they arrest Philip. They cuff him up, they throw him on the back of the horse, and they take him to Saint Denis. So I went to Saint Denis, and I scooped up Philip. Now, this is what made me laugh, right? Because this guy goes, he's like, Tony, are you a fucking idiot? I was pretending to act drunk, and you were supposed to play along and say that, oh, there you are. Oh, I'm so sorry, officers. He's just ever so drunk. Yada, yada, yada. And I was like, Philip, you never told me.
Are you a fucking mind reader?
Yeah, you never told me that that's what was happening. I thought you died. Like, I thought you died. I don't think you understand. And he was mad at me because I didn't catch on to what he was doing.
No, that's his fault.
When I thought he died. Exactly. And I was like, Philip, you don't understand. The second I rode over to you, you fell on the floor and did not get back up. You fooled everybody. I thought you were dead. The lawman thought you were dead. Everybody thought you were dead. And so anyway, he ends up going, and they take him off. Now, it seems like the law. It seems like they give you a kind of a free pass on the first go, because he got caught and they didn't give him any fines or like send him to jail. But they took the stuff and they said, if I see you again doing this, you're going to jail. And I asked Philip how much the fine is. And apparently the fine for robbing a house would have been, I think he said either $300 or $400. And then obviously he said the jail time is hours. So,
oh, hell no.
Yeah, so that's that. But I couldn't believe that this guy expected me to read his fucking mind and know that he was he was just acting drunk, because obviously he was fucked up, so I thought he died. So yeah, I mean, with that being said, Philip was saying that, like, because he was going, I says, wait a minute, but I was going to come on over, you were going to get on the horse and we were going to ride away. And he was like, no, we were never going to run because you ain't going to be able to get away. We were just going to try to talk our way out of it. I was like, yeah, Philip, I feel like if we do that, you should probably inform me prior, because I didn't know that's what was happening. So, with that being said, if I do ever get caught grave digging, I will just show my badge and say that I'm digging up evidence for a crime that I'm investigating, and you are helping me do that.
Fuck myself.
Well, no, I was say you are helping me. Howdy.
Howdy, Eastern Sheriff's Office.
How we doing?
Howdy,
All
fellas.
just fine. What we got going on over here, boys?
My name's Big Tony. I'll show you my badge here. I am a bounty hunter and private investigator. I am currently investigating the death of Lord Philip. Apparently he was buried here, and I'm trying to find some evidence. I was told that I might be able to find some gloves, which I did just find, that might have some fingerprints on it that might point me in the direction of who murdered his daddy. You want to see these gloves?
Got you.
I got these gloves here too. I'll pop these gloves on the
see.
ground for you there.
Okay.
I was gonna bring them over to the sheriff's office to see if you guys could maybe dust them off a little bit, and see if you could probably find or point me in the direction of this murder here. He's paid me a large sum to find who killed his daddy.
Okay, I got you. And what was your name again?
My name's Tony Warden, Big Tony they call me, or my alias in the Bounty Hunters Association is the Warden.
The Warden.
That's me.
Big Tony sounds better though.
No, the Warden's way cooler though, you gotta admit. Imagine I kick off the door and I go, it's the Warden. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? But anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're kind of trying to scoop up this evidence here. Might work.
Okay. All right, I got you. And what was your name, friend, right before me?
Oh, my name was Frank.
Oh yeah, this is Frank. He's
Frank
my
Smith.
associate. He's trying to become a bounty hunter / private investigator. So I was just
I'm
showing him the
taking notes.
reins. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I'm just gonna pick up my badge and these gloves here real quick.
So, question, fellas, why are you doing it at night? Why can't you just come through during the day?
I'll be honest, it was just, we were passing by, and I says to Frank here, says, oh, that's right, I needed to pop over here. We've been here for a while, we're just looking through the graves, and I found Philip's grave over there, so we just got to it, just time and place, really. We didn't set out to come here at night, it just happened to be night as we were doing it.
Mm-hmm. And what's your finding so far with everything?
Well, what, about his daddy?
Yeah.
So his daddy apparently used to do some business out of Guam. He was with a small group, but nobody's willing to tell me the group name yet. But he thinks that his daddy was thrown overboard. They're both, funnily enough, as silly as it sounds and as unbelievable as it sounds, he's a Philip Jr. They're both called Philip. So he told me that his daddy worked out of Guam, a small group there, and he thinks that he got thrown overboard. But as far as he's concerned, he was buried here, but he thinks the body isn't here. That's why I came to have a sneak peek to see if it actually was. If not, I'm gonna have to get myself a boat and go out to sea and see if I can locate the remains of his daddy. But I found his gloves, so I guess that's a good thing. Maybe he was here at some point, but if he's been buried for a long time, his body might have decomposed. You want to see the gloves on my badge? I don't know if you want to see them at all.
Yeah, hold on. I know who you are. I met you the other day in Valentine.
Yeah,
Big
that's
Tony.
me. Excellent. Here you go. There's my gloves there. And then where's that badge? And then there's my badge there too. I know it says sheriff's office. I'm waiting for Nala to get me an actual badge. I do believe they are in the works.
I can't. It's dark as shit. Yeah, let me look at you here.
Trust me, you don't need those binoculars to see Tony.
I think I do. It's dark as fuck.
Yeah, it is pretty dark out today. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're trying to solve the murder of Lord Philip. Have you heard anything by any chance? I was going to pop by the sheriff's office and see if anybody knows anything.
Nah, I can't say I have. It's the first time I heard about it. But you guys heard anything about this?
I can't say that I have, no sir.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's not good. Damn. Where have you rode from?
We
You come
We
from
just kinda-
Valentine?
yeah, the Saint Denis area.
Oh, Saint Denis. All right. No, it's just so I don't go ask it. You know, I've got to go ask some questions, so it saves me a trip having to come all the way down to you guys again.
I know the sheriff as well as Delilah.
Mm-hmm.
They's over there in Valentine right now. If you want to squeeze over there.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. I wanna make some notes. Do you mind if I take right down here what your lovely gentlemen's names are? I'm terrible with names, and I'm trying to get acquainted with everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was your name there, Sonny?
It's going to be Senior Deputy Elijah Crawford.
Oh, Crawford, I think I heard your name before. Yeah, lovely to meet you again. And then what was your two acquaintances here? What were your names, gentlemen?
My name is Deputy Jonah Hale.
Jonah. Is that with a H? Jonah?
Yes, it is.
Do you say Hill? Hill?
No, it's Hale.
Oh, Hale, my apologies. And
Yeah.
then what was your name? Sorry, I hadn't spoke to you yet.
I'm Assistant Deputy Charles James.
Charles James, well, lovely to meet you. Like I say, my name is Big Tony. You can call me Big Tony. You can call me the Warden. You can call me Tony Warden. I don't care. It's all the same to me.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Well, let me talk to the other deputies here, and we'll see, and we'll just talk
sure.
between us, and then we'll
Of course, we'll
see
right
what
here.
we can do here, and just to see if there's a better way for you guys to do your investigating,
Of course, yeah, we'll wait right here. Not to worry.
Hey, Big Tony.
Howdy.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. All right.
Gotcha.
We're going to send you on your way. You stop doing what you're doing for now, okay?
All right.
We're going to send you guys out of the rain and out of the way, all right? And then we're going to go back probably toward Valentine and just talk to the sheriff and, the marshal and stuff. And I recommend you doing that as well, too. So that way we can get a investigation folder together for this murder, all right?
Please, I was gonna say, if you guys do hear any information, please do reach out, because this guy is rather concerned about his daddy.
Yeah, that's 100% understandable. So we'll get a investigation folder set out, and we'll get that going for you, okay? And
Thank you
also
so
need to talk
much.
to the marshal when you get a chance, all right?
Would that be Nala again? Is that the lady I need to speak to, or?
It would be either Nala or Delilah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't think I've met her yet.
Preferably Narla, how you say her name?
Delilah's going to be the director of, the marshals, as well as, the bounty hunting business and all that.
Gotcha. All right. I shall head on over there after the storm passes and see what we can do.
All right, brother. Sounds good.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Well,
you have a
good one, fellas.
fantastic
Be
day.
safe.
Yeah,
Likewise,
you too.
likewise. Y'all
Yeah,
stay
this
dry.
rain, all
Yeah,
right?
we will do. Thank you. How do you spell Canterbury? Is it Canterbury? Canterbury? What the? I don't even know how you spell it. Canterbury. It's Canterbury. Okay. Oh. Canterbury.
Tony.
Howdy.
Howdy, fella.
See what I'm going here. What I'm going to do, right?
What?
Is I'm just gonna take 2 minutes here real quick, and I'm gonna draw up some fucking bullshit in this book that I've got, right? About just some random fucking notes about this guy's dad that I'm just gonna make up, and then I'm gonna circle a few spots where I think his remains might be buried. So I'm gonna take it to the sheriff, and I'm gonna say, listen, this is all the info I've got. Show them the spots, right, that I think he might be buried, which is just a bunch of fucking graves we're gonna hit. And I'll say, you might find me in these spots. Kind of give them a heads up. It might get us out of 1 or 2 more grave jobs. So just give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna write this up real quick. What help me
Yeah, you
out
got
here?
time.
What can I fucking waffle in this book? Oh, I'm not gonna lie, this book's a little fucking tedious to work with, but hang on now. Right, so what do we know so far? His daddy died, fuck knows, right? So
Daddy got shot.
I don't know if he did. I actually don't have I don't have a fucking clue. All right, let me find out here.
Wasn't that the whole point in you guys having that fight up in Ansburg, or what?
Well, he doesn't really seem to know what happened to his daddy. I think he's trying to find out. I don't remember. I knew his daddy a long time ago, but to be honest, I didn't realize. He sounds like his daddy his daddy got into a lot of endeavors while I was not around. I didn't even know he had a fucking wife. Or a kid. Not a 40-year-old one anyway. Right, hang on here. So the death of Lord Philip of Canterbury. So far on my journeys, I'm gonna do this real quick.
You got that, man. Hey, who knows? Maybe when you get your horse back, you can fucking run from him. You don't have to speak to him.
Yeah, maybe.
I fucking hope so. 2.5 grand.
Oh, that shit's a war horse. It can take a beating. Just give me a second here and I'll read this to you. Buried. How do you spell buried? It's buried, right? His remains may be buried
Yeah, let me
in
just fill my flask.
the following locations. And then paint, paste that. Where's all my?
You right now on your fucking map?
Yeah, just give me a moment. Can I just do a fucking circle? Oh, what have I done? Now if I do this, yeah, I'm putting some locations here in this book.
Okay. So you're gonna have a map that looks like it's due a visit to church.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'll be honest, I can only fit so many fucking bits of my map in this book, so we gonna have to pick like 3 locations that it might be at and call it a day. I've picked this one here, so let me just save this in my book here. Hang on. So I got 1 location. We need to pick 2 more that we think his daddy might be buried at.
Could do the Emerald Ranch one.
Emerald Ranch, gotcha. Whereabouts is that? Like, I know whereabouts, but do you know whereabouts the graveyard is relative on this map here? We might have to go over and
I think it's on the top side.
yeah, we may have to just go over and have a look. Oh, I need to close the book. It might shoot me off the horse. 1 second. Yep, thought that was gonna happen. It was definitely those 3 things, right? Oh, it was a ribbon, a handkerchief, and some gloves. Yep, sorry, ready.
Have you ever checked out this place?
Not for
never
many
mind, you can't
years,
see.
no. I know where we are. I did many years ago. but not recently.
I was gonna check it out sleepwalking, but I didn't want to do it while I was fucking sleepwalking.
This is all just a waffle chat so that I can potentially do some more grave digging. But we're gonna have to find some grave digging locations. So this is what I've wrote in my journal so far. All right, so the page reads, so far on my journeys, I've found the following. He worked with a small group in Guam. He was potentially thrown overboard at sea. However, I've been advised that his remains may be buried in the following locations, and then I'm gonna put obviously the locations here of the graves, and then under that I have found the following items relating to Lord Philip's death so far, which are his gloves, his handkerchief, and his hair tie. I'm still yet to find his remains, as I have a few more land locations to check before I head out to sea. Right, let me just, because this might get us a few graves between us, Frank, without any trouble. Where's my fucking mouse? Oh, my PC's lagging, bro. Put this in my book. All right, fuck it. I can squeeze 4 locations on here. I mean, we don't have to ride to all of them if we just know the general vicinity. You know, it should be good enough. See, the thing is, I don't know.
You just need 3. You don't want to take the piss too much.
True. Right. Help me find one more location. We don't need to go to it. Do you know of another location around here, like, you know, that we get often that we could I mean, it doesn't even matter. It could literally be roads if you want it to be fucking roads. I mean, it's worth a try, right?
Yeah, we could do roads.
Or actually maybe a little throw off tactic where we put a location on here that isn't a grave robbing spot. Just somewhere random, just middle of buttfuck nowhere, just a random ass spot.
Yeah.
All right, where it looks, so he works in Guam, right? So Guam, you don't know about Guam, but it's like, it's like the Baghdad over here, right? You don't fucking go to Guam unless you want trouble. So I'm gonna do it at like right at the bottom left, down by like Plainview or some shit. I'm gonna do it I'm just gonna do right next to Lake Don Julio, very at the bottom by the St. Louis River. You see that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Give me 1 sec. Oh, fuck.
What?
I can't talk with the map open, otherwise it closes the fucking map. That might be a bit big. Oh, bro, didn't even do it. I can't fucking talk while I'm using the map, because when I stop talking, it goes off the fucking map. Hang on.
What? Sorry, I was spacing out there for a moment. Yes, what can I help you with, sir?
Yeah, certainly. Do you mind if we talk a little bit more privately?
Of course, sir. Of course. Let's come this way.
Excellent. Frank, you can acquaint if you wish. I actually came to speak to Marshall, if possible. You know if Nala is around? If not, I can just inform you.
I haven't seen Nala today, so I am not fully aware if she's around or not.
All right. I don't believe you're one of the gentlemen that I met earlier, are you?
I believe not, no.
Not to worry. I'll keep it short and sweet. My name's Tony Warden. Big Tony, they call me, or the Warden, either or.
Okay.
I am a bounty hunter / private investigator. I do have all the documentation. I was put on by Nala, but the reason I'm here is because I'm currently doing an investigation on the death of Lord Philip of Canterbury. I've been paid a large sum to do so, and a few of your men and myself made acquainted when I was digging up some, let's say, evidence. So I wanted to bring over what I had acquired so far so that you guys can be on the same page as me.
Okay, do you remember which deputies you were with at the time?
I did actually write their names down. I certainly did. Hang on here. So it's going to be a Crawford and a Jonah Hale, and like a Eustace, I think. They ring any bells?
Crawford and Jonah Hale seems familiar, but Eustace, I don't remember that name.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, they're the ones that I spoke to. They said, head on over to Valentine, try and speak to a marshal, or just inform somebody of your ongoing investigation, just in case we cross paths out there in the wild.
Okay, I will pass this along for the moment to the marshals. And do you have any ID on you at the moment? Just
I do. Well, I say ID.
Is that Big Tony?
Yep, that's me, Big Tony. Nice to meet you. Yeah, so I can show you.
I got all this information.
You do?
Oh,
yeah,
awesome.
I got a telegram and everything I gave to Knowledge the other day because him and Willie were looking for becoming bounty hunters.
Yeah, I actually got hired on by Nala. Unfortunately, in terms of identification, she gave me a sheriff's badge because it was the only one she had around at the time. I'm waiting for some actual documentation, but I wanted to leave you guys with a little sketch here of my findings so you guys can have a read yourselves. I've got it all written down there for you. For some reason, I stuck a little bits of my map on there so you guys could see exactly, but they seem to have moved weirdly all the way to the bottom of the page, so you might have to have a look. Yeah. But I just wanted to bring you guys my findings so that in the future, like I say, if we see each other in the wild, you know what I'm up to.
Okay.
So if you could pass that along for me, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate that very much.
I will do that. I will take a read on this, and then I will make sure that everything is in order, and I will inform Nala as well about it.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I'm going to try to see if I can find those other sheriffs that I spoke to too, because I did tell them I was going to swing by, but they did tell me that they came from, I believe, would they say Saint Denis, Frank? I think they said, right?
Saint Denis, indeed.
Yeah, so I'm probably
Well,
going to...
that would still be our
Yeah,
department.
it's our.
Oh, is it all the same thing?
Yeah, everything on the west side is ours.
Gotcha. Where is that line drawn?
Or east side. Dakota River.
Basically, the simplest one to know is Dakota River.
Gotcha. The big zigzaggy river. All right.
Yep.
So do you guys have jurisdictions then? Anything over the other side has nothing to do with you, or?
Exactly.
Correct.
Well, that is the WSO side. And then you have to deal with them, talk with them about if you're investigation.
We're the east, they're the west, and the marshals are everywhere.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right. Thank you so much. Well, I shall leave you gentlemen with that. I don't want to chew your ear off too much, but if you need me for any reason whatsoever, my full name is Tony Warden. You can find me in the directory.
Lovely. I wish you a good day now, sir.
And yourselves. Thank you, gentlemen. You take care now.
Thank you, fellas. Stay safe. Have a good one.
Have a what?
Have a good one.
It sounded like you said have a good one.
I know. I fucking.
You catch your lip on your fucking mustache?
I did. On my teeth, man.
Oh, on your teeth. You got dry mouth.
Fucking teeth.
Been
bro. I
smoking
got
too much of
cotton
that
mouth.
swamp herb, ain't you?
I ain't been smoking no fucking swamp herb. What you mean?